2022 GMC 6.6 liter Duramax. We're going to be doing an oil change. Soon indicator's on. You also want to get your engine warmed up to, it doesn't have to be right at operating temperature, but you want to, if it's been sitting for a while, you definitely want to have it running before you change the oil. Once you get the up to operating temp, shut the engine off. Underneath the steering column, pull the hood latch. Underneath the hood, there's a latch right here. Pull to the right and lift up. On the driver's side, open the oil fill cap to allow air to escape. If you have a 2-post lift, your 2 jacking points are going to be here on this bar, as well as here on the front on both sides. If you do not have a lift, you can take your jack and you actually lift right here in the center. Just make sure you put some jack stands under here and here to make sure if your jack fails, it will land on the jack stands. To remove the drain plug, it's a 15mm socket, or you can also use a T45 Torx bit, but we're going to use the socket. Make sure you have a rag handy to wipe off the oil. Let's get 99% of it. Put the and we're going to tighten it down pretty snug. You don't want to over tighten it, but you also don't want to leave it loose either. Your oil drain plug goes right here. Next, we're going to be doing the oil filter. If you can't get it by hand, you can use a tool like an oil filter wrench. And you're going to just turn it counterclockwise. You're going to want to grab your new oil filter, and you're going to want to take fresh engine oil and go around the seal. This filter is a Napa 100 454 oil filter. We're going to take a clean rag, wipe the sealing surface. We're going to spin on the new oil filter. And you want to go hand tight. Do not use a tool to tighten the filter. The Duramax 6.6 liter diesel takes 1540 engine oil. We're going to add that engine oil into this port right here. After you get your 10 quarts in there, make sure to put the cap back on. Check the oil. Your fill cap is here and your oil dipstick is here, this yellow handle. I'll pull it out with a clean rag. I'm going to wipe it off. And then I'm going to re-stick it in. Wait a couple seconds. Pull it back out. And we are right at the top of the full line there. It's going to be high because we still haven't run the engine and the oil has not gone into the filter. After we start the engine, the oil should drop a little bit. Come inside the vehicle, start the engine, make sure you have oil pressure. We've got good oil pressure. We're going to let it run for about 30 seconds, let the oil start flowing. After you let it run for about 30 seconds, we're going to shut the engine off. And at this time, we can reset the oil light. And while we're doing that, that'll let the oil settle in the engine so then we can go back out and recheck the oil level. At this time, we can reset the oil life. We're going to hold the button for 5 seconds. It's going to get us into accessory mode. At this moment, we can dismiss. And we're going to toggle over to information. And we're going to use the up tab to find oil life. And then we're going to hold this middle button until the oil life resets, and then we are good. After we've let the engine be shut off for a while, I'm going to recheck the engine oil. Once again, pull the stick, wipe it clean, put it back in. And the oil should be about 3/4 of the way up the hash mark. So right now we are perfect. Put the dipstick back in, close the hood, and you are good to go. Thanks for watching.